What's up, my friends? What is up? What is up? I've been doing a quiet stream today, and no microphone. But you know what? I should record a video. I should do my due diligence here. So for all you YouTube folks, let's do a core set cube draft. I've done a few of these so far today, and it's pretty fun actually. It's a lot more fun than the regular cube because the regular cube sucks basically. The Magic Online cubes are awful. They're all planeswalkers and just mythic rares. Every deck's a mid-range deck, it's just garbage. And this cube actually has fun build around me cards in it, like Dragon Fodder and Enchantress and so on and so forth, and Thralling Victor. And cubes are much more fun when you're building a fun deck. So we've done 3 drafts so far. We were like Goblins, we were Mono Blue Mill, and we were Green Black Value. What are we going to do this time? I like Sift a lot. Cone of Flame's pretty good. Modern Hierarch's not bad, but I'm pretty happy just taking Sift here. Definitely a little more similar to a regular draft than a cube draft or constructed because our decks are not going to be insanely powerful. However, we're still looking to draft a deck here. It is our goal to put together a bunch of cards with synergistic synergies and make a deck that works really well together. Like our Mono Blue Mill deck was really cool. Your all spells and mill effects. Our Red Goblin deck was, a tokeny Goblin deck, as you'd expect. So, first pick Sift is a pretty flexible card. We can splash it on other things. There's not a lot of mana fixing. Usually going to be 2 colors. I was mono blue in one of them. But I think we're going to take the Sky Summoner here. This card's pretty sweet. Woodland Bellowers is alright. Image is very good, but obviously the power level of the cube is lower, so the clone effect is not as good. And Sky Summoner fits very well with like a blue spelly kind of deck, so maybe we'll try something like that. Just a good card too. Not amazing, but pretty good. Aether Spouts, Tezzeret, Artifice, Master. It's definitely an artifact theme in this cube. I've only done a few, so I'm mildly experienced at this point. Definitely some artifact themes. This is just a good card, honestly. There aren't a ton of planeswalkers in this cube. The ones that are there are fairly powerful. Artifacts don't play very well with Sky Summoner because you want more instants and sorceries, but we're not married to Sky Summoner. Sift is good no matter what, and nothing else in this pack really stands out. There is like a white life gain theme, it seems like. This card seems good for, but I like the planeswalker here. Just a powerful card. This card's actually in standard. The problem is this card's in standard at the same time as Teferi, so the better blue 5 mana planeswalker. Mana rocks are very important. There you go. There's only 5 of these in the entire cube, so taking them is very, very important. Gideon Jura is really, really good. However, we don't know if we're going to be white. White cards don't necessarily jive with what we have so far anyway. Not a lot of instant sorceries, not a lot of artifact stuff. I think I'm pretty happy taking the Mana Rock here. We're taking the Mana Rock we're playing this in almost any deck, just as a colorless Mana Rock. It's an artifact for Tezzeret, artifact for on-theme stuff there. So we're going to let Gideon go here. Just take the Mana Rock. Again, it's a lot of synergy stuff in this cube. It's going to be important to have things working together in a nice way. So 2-mana artifact plays well. If we didn't have Tezzeret, Telling Time is like an okay cantrip for Talrand, but pretty weak overall, so... This is 1 planeswalker, not a million planeswalkers. Alright, this pack's pretty mediocre. Liana. Rise from the Grave. I think I must say Quicken here. I think Quicken's like very fine. It's good with Talrand. It's good just triggering spell-based synergy stuff. It's important to stay somewhat open in these cube drafts because the power level of the cards is relatively high, and getting enough playables for your deck is usually not an issue. So it's more about just getting the right cards than a good quantity of cards. So Quicken is a nice, simple, open-ended pick. Nothing here really excites me. So Twin Cast, Llanowar Elves. If you would draw a card, except for the first one you draw 2 cards instead. This card's pretty mopey. Twin Cast is kind of cool. We're not really sure what we're doing yet. We're still looking for a little bit of direction. Nothing in this pack really pushes us in any one direction. I'm a little interested in Llanowar Elves because mana acceleration is just so good. Yeah, I'm going to take the mana out. Twin Cast is kind of mopey. We're not sure what colors we are yet. I'm taking the Llanowar Elves. A little speculative pick there. Okay. Interesting. I feel like I've never seen this card before. What's up, Skinny? Your Rangers are doing okay. Alright, I like it. I like mana acceleration here, so I kind of like Fertile Ground. Just two like super off-color planeswalkers. I'm pretty happy with Fertile Ground here. Displacement Wave. Not particularly great. Augur of Bolas can be good if we're playing enough spells. We have 2 so far. I don't hate the wave. Problem is it bounces our Marble Diamonds and Fertile Grounds and stuff too, which is really annoying. Llanowar Elves. I'll take the Augur, I think. Would obviously prefer if this Fertile Ground was a rampant growth, you know, but alright. Blue looks a little dry here. None of these cards are particularly good. Yeah, my Enchantress is not particularly good. Cone of Flame is good if we end up not green. We're not necessarily green yet, we're just blue with 2 green cards. I'll take Cone of Flame. Disperse, Darksteel Citadel, Joiner Adept. No real reason to have... I guess there are artifact synergies. I mean, we don't really want Joiner Adept. It's just a 2-1. I don't really want this bad bounce spell in my deck either. Yeah, I'll take the higher payoff card. Faithmender, Righteousness, Zombify. Obviously, the one draft I record on YouTube is not going nearly as smoothly as the previous 3 drafts we played, but that's okay. Come to expect that by now. If it's Faithmender or Zombify, I think I like Zombify. Cage. So we're like blue with a possible any other color right now. This is a bad O-ring, but it's a card. Another Rise from the Grave. Okay, well now we're kind of going to get somewhere. So now we have Rise from the Grave and Zombify and Sift. So perhaps we're looking at some sort of reanimation kind of deck. All right, let's see if we can get some big fatties. I am a New York Rangers fan. It's been a rough couple of years, but I am a Rangers fan. All right, Sky Diamond is the nut. I'm not sure how many great things there are to reanimate. There's like Palaka Worm and stuff like that, but pretty happy just taking Sky Diamond here. It's making me deck 100% of the time. Just good acceleration. Pretty cool with it. Trading Post is kind of cool too. It'd be cool if this card tabled. Which it might. Fallen Angel, Rewind, Frostlinks, Return Centaur, Spectre, all medium. Sky Diamond's great. Skilled Animator. So the creature version of Ensoul Artifact. Mindspring's pretty dope. Pretty big on Mindspring. Sphinx Tutelage is sweet. We did this deck earlier. This card's actually really... I actually consider just taking this card and just jumping ship on these other plans we have going here. Because the reanimation plan, like, I don't know how many good reanimation targets there actually are, and this card was really, really good. We milled every opponent out. We lost to one really good white deck and then went 2-1. Mindspring's also really good too, though. But there's a lot of card draw in this cube. Maybe just take the Tutelage here. Yeah. Ooh. Alright, maybe we'll start building the deck we had last time. Didn't get the green cards out of here. Jason Mindseeker is actually really, really good. Just like opponent mills 5, it's a 4/4. Just solid card. Rise from the Grave can steal their creatures, that is correct. Zombify cannot. So good synergy though, I like that. This card is also pretty sweet. It'll probably table. Mind Shatter's okay. Not sure how black we're going to be, but we're taking the Mindseeker for sure. This card's sweet. This card on my table also. I think this card's really, really good, so I like this card. Time Stop is sweet. Beacon also steals their stuff. So we might have a deck being built here. However, it is double black, which makes me a little less excited about it. And Remove Soul is also pretty sweet. So it is funny that Rise from the Grave makes things zombies and Zombify does not make things zombies. I like Remove Soul though. I just want to have an early play, I think. Beacon's cool, but yeah, I'm just gonna focus more on the mill aspect. Merfolk Looter works well with our stuff as far as like reanimation goes. And then nothing else in this pack's playable, so works for me. Xanthan Necromancer, Reassembling Skeleton, and not much else. Looks like blue's getting kind of cut, but hopefully our mill cards will not be cut because they're not like cards people usually want. Reassembling Skeleton is cute. It's not particularly great. Thanks for following, my friends. Alright. Corrupt, Tenacious Dead, no blue cards again. Jeez. I'm okay with Manalith. I'm not really thrilled about it. There really is nothing else here, so none of these. As there are black cards, there's not really black cards for us. The red cards are also mopey. Jeez, there's no blue cards. I like Wildfire as a card, and I think that if we want to skip out on the black, playing Wildfire is pretty reasonable as far as removal goes. So I actually like this card a lot. So let's put this here with Cone of Flame. Red looks pretty open too. Trading Post came back. It's a way to discard cards. Okay. Nothing else here is really exciting. Frostlinks is like an okay sideboard card against aggro decks. Return Centaur, I'm not really interested. I'll take Trading Post, I guess. Assassinate's fine. Skilled Animator, I don't think we're really interested in that effect. Alright, Skaab came back too. This is fine. Pretty versatile card advantage. Alright, looks like we're going to be staying black. Deck looks okay so far. Definitely not as good as my last mill deck. Ring the Bell. Probably not going to ring the bell, but we'll take it. It is good with Sphinx's Tutelage. Looter is good with Tutelage too, that's correct. So that's cool, because we're actually like building a deck here. You know, we are not just slamming the, the mythic Planeswalkers and Signets and just playing a deck with 10 Planeswalkers in it and removal spells like basically every cube draft is. You know, we're like, we have Sphinx's Tutelage, we're trying to maximize our spell count, trying to maximize our possible mill ability, a little artifact synergy going on, so we're a little light on removal. I mean, got a lot of Goblin cards coming late. We were a Goblin deck in the first draft, splashing white for Heroic Reinforcements and the 3-mana 1/1 that gets bigger for each creature you control, and went 3-0 pretty easily. That deck was cool. Alright, good pack 3 here. Okay. A actual counterspell. Read the Bones, Underground River. So if you were mono blue, I'd be very interested in Counterspell. I might still be, honestly. Like, I don't think we really need this Reassembling Skeleton. Yeah, I'm going to take the Counterspell here. Counterspell's obviously pretty great. Yeah, we're not a hammer deck this time. We had the hammer in our last deck. It was a green-black, like, value kind of deck that went 2-1. We lost to opponent had the hammer also. The hammer's really good, but this is not a hammer deck. This pick is Underground River or Counterspell here. I'm just going to take the Counterspell. Not particularly good. Squee actually plays really nice with Merfolk Looter and Trading Post, but that's a little silly. I would want at least 2 more of that effect to want to put a Squee in my deck that I couldn't cast. Augur Owl is pretty bad. Ulcerate's okay, but we're like kind of splashing black anyway, so if this was just a last gasp, I'd be a lot happier. The 1 mana efficiency is not really that important. Doom Necromancer is only our graveyard. I mean, Augur Owl is pretty bad. If it was Surveil, I'd be cool with it, but it is not Surveil, it is Scry. Alright, I'm going to take the Ulcerate and put it on the board for now. Muse is way too hard to cast. Talent of the Telepath. Ooh, what's this card? Target opponent reveals top 7 cards of their library. You may cast an instant or sorcery card from among them without paying its mana cost. So this is a mill 7, possibly cast a bunch of spells. This is literally the perfect card for us. This is everything we wanted. Mill 7 and possibly cast spells they mill. This is awesome. Man, we're really getting kind of cut though. There just aren't a lot of blue cards in these packs. We're pretty good on playables for the most part, but I mean this is actually just like there's not a card we want here. Smallpox would be good if we can cast it, but it seems pretty uncastable. Mirror Image also seems pretty bad. We don't have many creatures. This card can't go to the graveyard, so we can't reanimate it. Read the Bones is okay. I'm not a fan of cards like that. I really don't like the lose life divination kind of cards. You're already taking a tempo loss when you cast divination by not adding to the board, and then losing life on top of that. It's just like a pretty bitter pill to swallow. Man, yeah, blue has definitely been super cut off. We're really forcing it here, but this is the card that I have in my Goblin deck. I think Bottle Gnomes is actually fine. We're looking to survive. It's a reasonable blocker. I'm not really super excited about Boomerang. It's okay. I don't hate it. Is it better than Bottle Gnomes? It's a spell, which is nice. Yeah, I'll take the Boomerang. Ooh, this card. Story time. Pro Tour. The first modern Pro Tour in Philly. My first draft of that Pro Tour. My first 3 picks were Pentavis, this card, and then this card again. I drafted a deck that had 2 Rites of Flourishing, 2 of these, a Pentavis. It was like a Turboland deck. And I went 2-1. I lost to Paul Reitzel in the last round, who had like 5 Incinerates in his deck. So all of my Rites of Flourishings let him draw his burn spells and kill me, but I almost won. That was a wild deck. BDM was going to give me a deck tech if I 3-0'd. Unfortunately, I only 2-1'd. But yeah, this card's pretty great. I'm pretty happy with this card. Yo. Won 13 months in a row. Thanks, my friend. Welcome back. Triskelion's okay. This card's insane for the Goblin deck. In case you're wondering, this card is busted if you're the Goblin deck. Busted. All these cards are unplayable for us. I'm going to cut somebody. I'm going to ruin someone's day. Alright, so we're basically done here. I mean, these packs have been pretty this pack's been pretty bad for us. But we have enough cards here for a deck, so it's not the end of the world. Soul Art. I mean, Stab Wound's fine. I can buy Stab Wound. Just a removal spell. I'm going to board into Goblins, it looks like. So we have 24 playables here. we're going to cut Zombify. Nothing to actually Zombify. Swashing black for 2 removal spells, a Rise from the Grave, and a Scab. Probably like 4 or 5 swamps. I don't think we're playing this Darksteel Citadel. The only synergy we have for it is the Tezzeret draw 2, which is just a little over the top. So I'll play 5 swamps, 12 islands. This deck's fine. This deck is not great, but it's definitely fine. We got a plan. You know, our primary win conditions are Sphinx's Tutelage, and then Talrand, and Jace Mindseeker. So curve's pretty good. I'm mostly happy with this deck. Yeah, we're gonna do I think 5-12 is fine. We do want to maybe we do 4. These are both late game cards. The removal spells aren't like super urgent. We do have a blue source in Sky Diamond. Maybe get on a card draw and stuff too, though. I'm okay with this. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. We definitely cut off blue a bit. You know, one of the important things, one of the cool things about a cube like this is we got cut off blue, but it was kind of okay because our blue cards that we wanted were Talon of the Telepath, Sphinx's Tutelage. So, but because we were in a different deck than other people, we didn't get cut off our deck. We got cut off blue. And again, that's what makes this cube a lot cooler than the usual cubes, because there's different decks you want, and the card evaluations go up and down based on what deck you are. So it's not just like, well, they were blue and we didn't get any good, they cut all blue cards. It's, I want mill cards, I want goblin cards, I want certain kinds of cards that not everyone's going to want, even if they are the same colors as me. And that's the mark of a good cube. So I think that Wizards gets a little lucky with these build your own cube things, because they kind of like, I think, backwardsly find their way into better cube design. But Bolas Mage, new sub. What's up, my friend? All right, so yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I mean, there's most of the Wizards, the Ajani cubes are terrible. Like, they are really bad. Thought Courier. Okay. They're going to do our work for us. That's cool. Alright, no misses here. It's usually just a 1-3. It looks at the top 3 cards of your deck. Let's try and do better than that. Remove Soul. Alright, so not ideal in that they know about it now, but that's okay. We're going to Rise from the Grave is our opponent's graveyards also. So we can hopefully get something back. It's pretty cool. Manalith, sure. Looter. Alright, we're just going to say go here. I'm going to leave up Remove Soul. They know about it, but, they just played a turn ramping. They're going to fix their hand twice. It's likely they have a good play next turn. No loot? Wow. Somebody's not following Twitter trends from like a year and a half ago. Damn. A mountain next turn and they win the land game. Sublime Archangel? Alright, sure. Maybe you're baiting me, but that's fine. Thought Courier in the red zone. Our own Manalith? Okay. I was going to cast Sift, but I think Manalith into Merfolk Looter is fine. Our opponent doors to nothingness is us. That would make me really, really happy, because that'll make for a great video and a great stream. Bolas Mage is our new sub. Luke from Trinidad and Tobago. Tobago, am I saying that right? Luke, what's up, my friend? Playing Onslaught. That's around when I started. A little before that, but favorite card, Dig Through Time. Favorite deck, Quicken Toast. Puppy name, Karn. Luke, thanks so much, my friend. I appreciate it. Thanks for the sub. Alright, they got our Room of Soul out. And they're playing a Reclamation Stage. I mean, that is annoying, but not really that big of a deal. I think I would loot first before casting a spell, but that's just me. Triskelion. That's pretty good right now. It's too bad they killed that Manalith. Alright, we're just going to fire in. Actually, I'm going to loot first, because this Boomerang feels kind of worthless. And I'm going to reanimate the Sublime Archangel, I think. Assassinate? Sure. Quicken Toast was a 5-color control deck from a long time ago. Cool looking angel. Little exalted action. Here it comes. This is the big one. Oh, that's so bad for us. They have Banisher, Priest, their Archangel. And now if this Priest dies, they get the Archangel back. That sucks. And a Hornet's Nest. Alright, so we're no longer attacking. Which is fine. We don't need to attack to win, so that's kind of nice. Alright. This is fine. Let's loot, try and find the land for Triskelion. We found it. Just discard Assassinate. I don't think it's that important. There's not much to Assassinate at the moment. They have 1 card left. Yeah, I think it's fine. I want everything else. Maybe Sift is the other option, because we already have Sphinx. Discard Sift and keep Assassinate. Jockalops? That's funny. Yeah, maybe we just discard the Sift. We have enough card advantage, and we should probably keep the removal spell. Sift is good. We have, the thing is, we don't only have 1 real kill spell in our deck. Sift is replaceable. We have other card draw spells. We have Sphinx in our hand. I'm gonna dump a Sift. Maybe that's a little wild, but again, we're not really trying to win the game through combat or win a fast game. We're more than happy to just play a slow game and let our mill effects come to the forefront and kill our opponent. Oh god, they have a Confiscate or something. Soul of Ravnica. Alright, well, good thing we still have Assassinate. Cool. Alright. Fact or Fiction Sphinx. Fact or Fiction, one of the funnest cards of all time. For those who are unaware, you reveal the top 5 cards of your deck, they put them into 2 piles, and you take the pile that you want. And these are pretty good piles. Tezzeret, Quicken, Mindseeker, Trading Post, Stab, and 5 spells. Let's see what kind of piles they put them into. I definitely am interested in Tezzeret. Mindseeker also seems great. Those are the 2 important ones, in my opinion. Trading Post is whatever. Stab Wound is fine. Quicken is whatever. It's mostly just Mindseeker or Tezzeret. I imagine they'll split them. And then the question is, am I more interested in Mindseeker or Tezzeret? Might be Mindseeker. They have 25 cards left. It's Tezzeret.
a more serious modern deck tech for a video for YouTube. Please help me improve my pride and joy.
Sonic, deck tech. We'll do it after this draft, right, my friend? Golgari Infect. That's a lot of 2s and 3s. We'll work on that. What's trading post do again, basically? Discard a card, gain 4 life. Pay a life, make a token. Sack creature to return an artifact. That's pretty cool. I can keep bringing back Triskelion. It's like an artifact, draw a card. Or Tezzeret, Stab Wound. And Stab Wound kills Hornet's Nest, which allows us to start attacking again. We can't attack an Abyss, though, because we'll just get the Angel back. So I think I want the Mindseeker.
Welcome aboard.
It's also just a big flyer, too. Tezzeret. They start attacking with this thing. Might not be able to defend it. This is actually a pretty tough choice. I think I want the 3, actually. Tezzeret's just too good. We have a Zombie... I mean, we don't have Zombify in our deck. We have ways to bring this back, though. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Planeswalker pile.
If you could choose one card that should be printed at common in a master set, which would it be?
Fleeland, resub, Goblin Ringleader. Goblin Ringleader. I can Quicken Assassinate. That is pretty cool. Verdant Haven. Quicken Assassinate. It's probably a little too cool, but we're going to loot. Diamond can go. Island. I mean, we're attacking our Sphinx into their soul. We're a mana short of being able to Quicken Assassinate. That's pretty funny. Maybe just don't attack, actually. Just get to Fairy down, or Tezzeret down, and make sure we can protect it. 4 and 3. Yeah. Keith.
Hope John gets well soon.
Resub. I should loot first. Get a plus and make a token, I think. And just say go. Thanks to everyone for giving the well wishes to John. We have 15 cards left. We have our big mill spell available. We have a way to return this with that creature. We have obviously Sphinx's Tutelage. Alright, what is this? Here comes something. Conclave Naturalist. When it comes into play, destroy an artifact or enchantment. Well, they have double disenchant, and they've neither one of them have hit the Sphinx's Tutelage. Although it is a little scary that they have lots of answers to it. Alright, and this is fine. now it is harder to attack with our Sphinx. Could preempt just stab wound this preemptively. Let's see what we draw here first. Sky Summoner? That's pretty dope. Okay, that feels pretty good. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna play that so go. It's 4-3. That's Quicken Assassinate also. Yeah, we're not gonna attack yet. There's ultimate this, I guess, too. Loxodon Warhammer. We are going to Quicken Assassinate them into next year. Where are they going to put it? That's the interesting part. Put it on Banisher Priest. Gets annoying. Can't really attack. Put it on the Conclave Naturalists. Sure. See, I kind of want to save the Quicken Assassinate for the Solar Ravnica. I might just trade here with the Sphinx. The Sphinx isn't getting through this thing anyway, so I think I like that, actually. They gain a lot of life, but I think it's fine. We need to save this for the Solar Ravnica, and we can get really get going. There's our Scab. That's pretty sweet. That does constrict our mana though, so we can't. I mean, we need to draw land to be able to Quicken Assassinate still, and we're gonna use the Scab to get back the Jace's Mindseeker. Yeah, so let's try and draw land here. We're just gonna draw a card with Teferi. That's a Sky Diamond to loot. That's a land, sweet. All right, so we get to go. Block with Augur as well. Yeah, that's better, sure. I don't really have plans to ultimate Teferi, but yeah, that's obviously just strictly better. Just getting Rise in the Grave is also... We could have gotten Rise in the Grave and then hit their Warhammer, but I don't think Warhammer really matters that much, given the texture of his game, honestly. Alright, they're putting it on the Banisher Priest. That's fine. I think once again, we're just going to block. Trade. This will put their Archangel alive, but we have ways to kill it and stuff, so it's not the end of the world. This is better. Could just jump it, but obviously that's not really good. Yeah, that's trample, obviously, so never mind. That's dead. The Archangel's back. Sylvan Ranger, sure. We draw land again. We can go Mindseeker and then have Assassinate Quicken up. So got the combo here. We're holding out. All right, they are the full 5 colors. No equip is a little weird. So, Zed, thanks for the host. Appreciate that. Counterspell. Island. All right, big money. I overtapped. Jace's Mindseeker. They flip 5 cards, and there's a Wrath of God in the 5 cards. So do I want to cast the Wrath of God? Yeah, we have 8 cards left. We are going to be a little aware of that. Hmm. They have 2 big flyers. We only have 1 answer. Although our hand is quite good. We lose Talrand, though. They have 15 cards in their deck. We have Tezzeret working. We also have Counterspell, too. This is a pretty weird one. We need to make sure we can actually win the game. We still have that spell that mills 7, which is pretty great. Yeah, we can just do this. This is fine. We have Tezzeret in play, Counterspell, Removal Spell. This is fine. They have 1 card in hand. Baneslayer Angel, that's fine. I'll quicken assassinate that. I really hate it. Oh, this thing doesn't. Yeah, it does. Sphinx's Tutelage, where are you? Warhammer. Equip. Attack. Quicken. Assassinate. There's our Talent of a Telepath. I can cast that, which is pretty fun. Right. We are going to cast Assassinate. We have Counterspell. This card mills 7, and then I get to cast 2 instants or sorceries among those 7 cards. Skinshifter dies to stab wound. Perfect. Another island. Alright, mill 7. Anything cool? Nope, no spells. Just a bunch of lands and a staff in. It's fine. They have 6 cards left in their deck. We stab wound this fool. Make a token. We only have 5 cards left, but one of them is Sphinx's Tutelage. So, as long as it's not our last card, which would be super awkward, because we cannot win the game fast enough with only our Tezzeret tokens, that's for sure. What are all these colors for? Just have a swamp and a mountain, and then I don't see any black or red cards in here. Congrats on yesterday's win. I did come in 4th at regionals yesterday, playing humans. That was fun. Man, we got to go here, you know? Maybe I just draw a card. Oh, HQ. That was also a big one, yes. I won a lot of money playing HQ. Me and Nicole won the big game yesterday, I think it was. I don't know what day it is. That was 2 days ago, yeah, whatever. Yesterday, yes. I guess I just draw a card, right? Well, like, we're already going to deck before them. I guess we have Tutelage. We're just going to draw Tutelage eventually. Alright, sure, I'll make Creature. Like, we have a Tutelage in our deck. As long as it's not our last card, and they're going to mill at least once and then die. So, yeah, so HQ is an online trivia game. It's very, very fun. They do a game where it's like the top 100 players cash, and we did it. Mind Control Thopter. That's fine. 367. There were like 70 winners. Is dope. Oh, they have a Warhammer too. That doesn't really matter, I don't think. All that matters is drawing Tutelage, so I'm just going to keep the Counterspell to protect it. This is insane. We can ultimate for it next turn, I suppose. HQ Sports, yep, that exists. Tez ults next turn, so... Nisso Worldwaker. Makes 4/4 attackers or untaps forests. Ultimate is irrelevant based on the game state. Is this okay? This is okay. I don't think I care about this. I guess I can put the hammer on the token. Nothing matters except for just drawing tutelage, so... They also targeted a tap land. Oh, they have trample too? I didn't realize they have trample. Knowing they have trample, I should probably have not. I should have countered that. I didn't realize they had trample though. We found it. So they have 3 cards in hand. We should kill them. We can draw and draw. We'll have 0 cards. They'll have 0 cards, and then we win. Right? Play this. We draw a card. Who are our last cards? Island. Temple. We might have had a draw. That's pretty funny. We have 3 artifacts. Well, I was going to draw 1 and then just draw 1. I wasn't going to do... There's no point in, like... We have plenty of mana to use tutelage, so... Okay, they're like this weird multicolored green deck. Don't think we're changing anything. Works for me. Yes, the bell could have forced the draw, which is pretty hilarious. Gong. 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 I don't know why gonging a bell makes both players draw cards, but... Oh, it has to draw 2? Oh, I didn't even think about that. I thought it was an option for some reason. I never actually cast this card before. Well, that's a good thing we did it in that order then, because then we would have lost the other way. But... Yes, the only draws on Moto are the ones from cards like Temple Bell or Earthquake and things like that. Gong. Gong. Enlightenment is not gained by striking the bell or hearing its toll. It's found in the silence that follows. Gong. If any concede there, I would have both had 0 cards in deck. Well, the thing is they have 0 and then they go for their turn and draw and die, so... Sounds great. Keep. For whom does the bell toll? For both of us, of course. Check us out. These are on sale at CVS. Halloween's Nerd Rope. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get some hype for Nerds Rope in chat, please. The literal best candy of all time. Nerds Rope. It is awesome. I already ate one. Why do they have those mountains and swamps in their deck? We saw almost their entire deck and saw no red or green cards. Red or black cards. It's peculiar. Airheads are good. Airheads are good. But Nerds Rope is like the literal perfect mixture of everything. Like, Nerds are already great. But the crunchiness of Nerds plus the gooiness of whatever the rope is so good. Ooh, that's a good draw. They did not show us a lot of removal. Let us summon the skies, please. Door to Nothingness is a card that crossed my mind, but it requires double of each color, so it seems tough. Don't kill my guy. Don't kill my guy. This is my song about how you're not gonna kill my guy. Manalith, they do have a lot of colors. Leaf Glider. Alright, I think it's on. It's Talrand time. Sift. Excuse me. They do have Wrath of God in their deck, I suppose, but I mean, that is a lot of islands. I'm feeling pretty good here. We can Boomerang this land with Verdenhaven on it, too. Really give him the business. That feels nice. Alright, they have Domain. They've won the land game. For those who don't know what the land game is, it's a game we used to play at sealed deck BDQs back in the day. You'd shuffle up like 5 of each basic land into a deck, and then you would draw 1 card a turn. Your rules are you can make 1 land drop a turn, and that 2 of any of the same land will Stone Rain that land. So, okay. So, like 2 swamps will Stone Rain a swamp. First player to get all 1 of each basic land type and play wins. It's a surprisingly deep game for such simple rules. I'm fine blocking here. Like, I was playing more creatures where that came from. So, we have Boomerang to answer the Platinum Angel. I'm not super worried about it. Obviously, we remove Soul too, so I might just do all of this now, actually. Just Boomerang it now, get a token, have remove Soul, play Diamond, attack. Lucy in the sky, diamond. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. It's gonna be cool if we counter their Platinum Angel and then we steal it with like a raise that effect. They could steal it back with the Banisher Priest. So Conclave Naturalists. All right. You have destroyed my Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Nope. That's smart. Kill the off-color one. They don't know it's off-color, you know? Could be splashing for, like, something cool. Sphinxage? Yeah, I should have waited. Sphinx's Tutelage is here. Give me them toodles. They only have 2 cards in hand, and one of them's Platinum Angel. So, feeling pretty good. What's up, man? Folks tuning in, welcome to the stream. Been a relaxing day. John's sick. I've been taking care of him. I feel like I'm getting a little bit sick, which is bad. 12-hour stream tomorrow. Sponsored by Wizards. Arena stream. 12 hours. They gave me a bunch of packs and gems. I'll be playing Standard, opening packs. Giving away gift codes for free packs on Arena. All tomorrow. Thanks to Wizards again. Sponsored. Hashtag. And that'll go up on YouTube and stuff as well. So. Ugh. That's a good extra card to have. Alright. This is an attack. We have 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 1 short of casting Sphinx and Remove Soul. This is a little painful here. Tomorrow starts around, I don't know, 8, 9 a.m. I may not go the full 12 hours. You know, John is sick. I'm not feeling great. But we'll do a lot. God damn. I mean, I can't cast the Sphinx because we will, I guess I can just attempt to kill Nissa. If I cast Sphinx, they cast Platinum Angel and we die, so. Alright, let's attack Nissa, I guess. So we can kill Nissa next turn. Oh no. I thought Nissa was still until your next turn. That's a different Nissa, isn't it? Oh, that's a problem. Well, I might have killed us. I did not realize this Nissa made the land a creature forever. Look at my deck list now and see if I have an answer to Platinum Angel. I guess I could just, like, use their answers to I could bounce it. Yeah, I can beat a Platinum Angel. All right. Well, there is a Nissa that makes a land of 4/4 until the next turn cycle, right? That card does exist. I'm pretty sure it exists. Oops. Well, we found Quicken, which is nice. That's what I was looking for. Quicken gives us a creature and a draw. I would be surprised if the video is 4/1, and we're taking Quicken. So, I mean, we are taking Quicken for sure. It's a 1-mana cantrip 2/2 flyer that we really need. So, Battle for Zendikar Nissa. Okay. All the cards are very similar. So, all right, this is actually pretty good for us. We have Quicken. We have a big blocker now. I can Talrand for another blocker if I have to, like with Quicken. We get to attack Nissa next turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They also can't play Platinum Angel and attack if they don't have a land in their hand, so. There's definitely a Nissa that makes lands at 4/4 until the next turn. Nissa Vital Force, yeah. You know, the other 5-mana Nissa that does a very similar thing. 5/5 to end a turn? Okay. What is this? Right. We're just gonna kill him with Tutelage anyway, so. It'd be funny to win this game by decking them and then casting their own Wrath of God to kill this Platinum Angel. That would be a good way to go. So we have a spell that can cast the spells out of their deck. We have 2 spells like that. We have the spell that looks over top 7 and casts a spell, and we have the Sphinx that looks over top 5 and casts a spell. So obviously Wrath of God would be pretty good right now. So and mill. Farst. Draw, mill. Stab Wound. I like Stab Wound. We might just kill this Platinum Angel with a Stab Wound here. This is a lot of 4/4 tramples, honestly. Maybe we just chill. I'm gonna loot with the we don't have the mind control. It's really good. I'm gonna loot with this Tutelage and try and draw a spell we can cast. All right. Well, Jace's Mindseeker is the card we're looking for. We need to cast that next turn. Maybe we just Stab Wound the Platinum Angel now, so it can't attack at all. And we can just like block here, double block, and make some blocks and survive, and then cast Mindseeker next turn. Yeah. We attack both at Nissa, and they block 1. Nissa actually lives. So even though we kill Platinum Angel, they have 3 4/4 tramples attacking next turn, which probably kills us. So even if they block, it's not good for us. I'm going to leave up Remove Soul also, I think. Yeah. Alright. I guess we could send this. The thing is, if we send Sphinx and we can't block a Trampler, we should have lived this turn. We're just going to say go. Like, if I were them, I would dump the Angel to keep Nissa, based on his current game state. Banisher Priest, nice Remove Soul. Nice Remove Soul. Get a token, so good. If we attack, it also gives them a 4/4, but it has Trample. So, and we have less blockers. You know, we are going to mill them for a lot next turn, and hopefully cast a Wrath of God as well. So, and if they want to attack, we have a bunch of blocks here too. So, here they come. Oh, on here they come. All right. Do we block with Talrand also? I think so. I'm fine just trading off here. I think that we're going to cast Mindseeker and do a lot of nasty work next turn, so I think I'm fine with this. We have no actual spells. Maybe we didn't need to block. I mean, going to 3 seems so sketchy. Now we can't attack the Nissa super effectively, but we'll see if we can draw here. Talon of the Telepath means they're probably just dead, right? They have 12 cards. We're going to mill a million of them. So yeah, the game's... Well, now we need to kill a Platinum Angel too, but that shouldn't be too hard to do. So we're going to cast the Wrath of God. Unless the Wrath of God's in their hand, or they boarded it out. So let's Talent of the Telepath and see what happens. Maybe Mindseeker first. No, because they have a rat. We had a rat. Yeah. So let's hit Talent of the Telepath. All right, mill 7. We hit 0 spells, but they milled 7, which is fine. Now they have 5 cards left, and we just now they have Platinum Angel, but we have Mindseeker. We mill the remaining 5 cards. They're splashing for Augur of Bolas, the Ravager. It's pretty funny. All right, so they have no cards in their deck. So we kill Angel, we win, and they have no other draw. So this is a null game state. We attack Nissa, they can't block, and now they have to win the game with a 4/4 and a 4/4, and they have nothing. So the game is over. You know, assuming we have an answer to an Angel in our deck, which we do. We have the creature that can return a spell, so we can return the Boomerang and just Boomerang it. So, cool. Mill seems pretty reasonable in this cube. Unless they have removal in hand. I mean, they would have probably cast it. Don't you passive-aggressive ellipsis me. I see you. I see you in chat with that ellipsis. Yeah, I mean, they weren't beating our the rest of our deck, so... And they had a kill spell. They obviously would have cast it on their turn to make their attacks better. So they obviously just don't have a removal spell on their end. Their last card in hand might have been Wrath. I probably just boarded it out, honestly. This hand's great. Keep. Easy game, ellipsis. Up, Toodles is here. Maybe we should cast Looter. Turn 2 Looter, turn 3 Tutelage. Last card was a land, it was you. Wham bam, you're welcome. Good game, my friend. We were wondering in game 1 what the mountain in the swamp was for, and we saw with Augur of Bolas at the end. I mean, turn 3 Talrand is great, but I can just go turn 2 Looter, turn 3 Tutelage here. Just Diamond. All right. I'm just gonna cast Tutelage here. 2 mountains. There's a million and 1,000,001 cards that kill this. They kill Talrand. Talrand's like not even good at the moment. We don't have any spells in our hand, so just play Tutelage, get Tezzeret going, draw some cards, and kill them. Good game, bud. Smash. All right. Smash is cool. It's a fun card. Quicken. It's also a fun card. Milled Master of the Wild Hunt Mountain. Alright. We'll summon this guys here. Star Compass. Alright. I mean, this is a pretty good game state for us, I'm not gonna lie. If we get to untap, the game is unequivocally over. That's a pretty good one. Okay, that is a pretty good one. That's exactly enough to kill Tezzeret. Okay, we got a game here. Quicken's fine. I mean, the flourish, a 1-mana cantrip, draw a card. Alright, that's a pretty good one. They have a way to kill this, too? That'd be insane. Oh my god, that was a really bad turn. I said if we untap, we were going to win. We did not untap like I wanted to. Inferno Titan. Alright, they have 19 cards left. We are on a clock here, but we also have a Counterspell and a Looter and a Tutelage going, and a lot of draws here. Temple Bell? Gong. That's pretty good. Alright. We're going to cast the Bell and say go with Counterspell up. Gong. My opponent cannot figure out how to use their star compass. Rampant Growth resolves. This is a really quick kill, honestly. Temple Bell and Tutelage. Alright, well, 4-turn clock. Our clock is much, much faster. Gong. And they milled Platinum Angel. Our opponents love Platinum Angel. They're all about it. Triskelion, sure. They have 6 cards left. I'm going to gong right now. Gong. I don't have a Telepath. You are dead, opponent. Mill deck, too strong. They do have Mind Claw Shaman. That card's pretty good against us. That allows them to cast a card from our hand for free, an instant or sorcery. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Yeah, just gonna leave it. We really don't have enough sideboard cards to change anything. Our deck's pretty much is what it is. I wouldn't mind playing one less land, actually. Now that we're on the draw, maybe I board in the like the Ulcerate over just an island. I mean, Zombify. Actually, you know what? Zombify isn't that bad. If Zombify returns Sphinx, Mindseeker, Triskelion, or Skaab, I'm happy. Or even Talrand. I'll put the Zombify in. I'll cut an island on the draw. Zombify can't target their stuff. That's why we have Rise from the Grave, because Rise from the Grave can target their stuff, and Zombify cannot. But I think we have enough things we can get back that are pretty cool. So, all right, this is a real sketchy hand here. 5, 6, 7 with a 2 and a 4. That's true. Scab. Well, the thing is, if I discard the Scab to like a Looter or something, or a Sift or a Sphinx or whatever, I'm gonna mulligan. This is not worth the risk here. Our deck's pretty good. Okay, this is good. Assassinate. I'm about that. I think that the removal spell is probably important. We do want a 3rd land, though. Just dump it. We can't not make land drops, though. We just sit here and miss a few land drops. We're going to lose pretty easily, so. No whiffs, please. Talent or Rise from the Grave. Both very good. But I think I want the Talent. This card's really fun. It's like casting your opponent's stuff. Well, they're a fatty deck, but we have no way to really do anything with their fatties yet. So let's just, like, play our stuff, you know? We'll just mill them. We'll just do our thing. They have a Smash here. It kind of sucks, but... like, going turn 4 Talent, turn 5 Mindseeker seems pretty sweet. Assuming no Smash here, which I think is, like, somewhat likely, but I'm not going to not cast my Manalith, so... Yeah. It's stinky, but I don't think we're ever not going to cast it. Like, tempo-wise, it is nice for them. But we're still casting our spells on curve, so... 2/2 Primordial Hydra. Beginning of your upkeep, double the number of counters on it. It is trample if it has 10 or more. Alright. Well, how many Volcanic Hammers do they have in their deck? Let's find out. How about Beacon of Destruction? This card is actually pretty funny because they could use this to not deck. But some lands, Hoarding Dragon, Thrones in it. We'll kill that. Not too bad. Just the mill 7, kill your creature. Feels pretty good. We could also... If you could scab back the talent. Yep, that's pretty... Oh, nope, we're good. We're good. Sorry. Not today. We're on empty. Now I can get back the talent and go Mindseeker talent. This deck is great. If you're gonna do this, if you're gonna do this cube, play mill. It's our second mill deck out of 4 drafts, and it's been going really, really well. Gong. So we have 12 points of mill in our hand between our Mindseeker and our talent. Didn't cast Inferno Titan, so that's good for us. Inferno Titan would have been pretty bad there. This is peculiar. They have a fight thing, I guess. Prey upon. Okay. Sure. Merfolk Lootskis. Jace's Mindseeker, underrated MVP of the core set cube. Top 5 cards. What do we get? Yeah, where's Xerox? We get an Incinerate. This is so insane. All right, they can pump the Skinshifter. So it's also a Soul of Shanlar. 3 damage to target player or planeswalker and 3 damage to creature. Sure. So we gave him a little value there on the Soul of Shandlar, but. Yeah, all right. Stoke the Flames? All right, that's cool. I respect that. They have 16 cards left. So I mean, this is a clock. They have 1 card in hand. They still have their I guess we're gonna attack because they have the Soul of this is a 4/4 trample, 2/2 flower. I always like this card. It's pretty fun. It's never really good enough, but it's a cool card. Alright. We'll just leave it back. Make them spend their mana to kill it. There's no Inferno Titan. That's a card that can kill us pretty quick. They're gonna use this. Nope. Trample. I might just eat it. I mean, just block it. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna block. They have the Soul of Shandlar. I can just kill it anyway, so just soak up 3 damage. Master of the Wild Hunt. This card is good. Counterspell. Alright. They have 15 cards. This thing can kill my Merfolk Looter. I'm gonna talent. They have a Counterspell. Anything good? Beacon of Destruction again. Inferno Titan and Platinum Angel are both gone now. That's great. And we'll kill the Master of the Wild Hunt. These things have been insane. Now, well, they can kill the Looter with the Soul of Shandlar. So there's no reason to play the Looter. Just leave Counterspell up. We're not going to die of a Skinshifter for a while. We have Counterspell covers everything else. Next turn we can play the Bell and just start getting down to like a natural mill. What's up, Zach? John's feeling alright. It's not the flu. He just has like an ear infection or something. He got some of the pink stuff. It's like the amoxicillin tastes so good. I remember when I was a kid, I remember that stuff being so good. Yes, they still have a beacon. So the beacon will allow them to keep casting and possibly not deck, but we have counterspell, so. We can beat the beacon loop with the bell by itself. You know, they have one card in deck. We bell them when they're upkeep. They shuffle, put it back in, cast it. We untap, make them draw. Like, I'm not too worried about that. Zombify, that is gas. We're just taking some minds here. We hit Thundermaw, Vivian Reed. No spells. That's fun. All right. Concession. We're running smooth as butter here. We're 2-0. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. Drafting Mill in the Core Set Cube. Core Set Cube, accidentally a lot better than the regular cube because it has fun build-around cards like Sphinx's Tutelage and Obelisk of Urd and just Zombify. It's not just like a bunch of good removal spells and Planeswalkers like the cubes usually are. Having a lot of fun. This is our 4th draft. Take a real quick peek at the here. Real quick peek at our previous decks. You had this deck, our Goblin deck. Sorry for the slightly blurry quality. This deck was really good. This deck 3-0'd. A lot of Goblins, Heroic Reinforcements. Obelisk of Urd was unbelievably good. Some Chandras, and this deck was pretty good. And we have our other mill deck that went 2-1, but I thought was really, really good was this deck. Mono Blue. Similar idea to the deck we're playing right now. Time Stop was really cool. Psy was pretty good. So a lot of fun things you can do in this cube so far. It's been pretty amusing. Okay. And it's fine. It's nothing great, but we can keep it. Gideon's Lawkeeper. Alright, well, Triskelion is good. Stab, that's a pretty good draw. We definitely can possibly be run over before they that's a good one. Get run over before that's really good against us on play. We can't kill that on the play. They're gonna get an equipment no matter what. That sucks. That's not good. Yeah, I think the aggro white deck was my mono blue mill deck lost to the aggro white deck. Because they just killed me. Like they just, as you can see, it looks like this game we're gonna get run over. That's what happened to us in the other one. Oh yeah, you just keep this thing and fire away. I think given this current game state of we need to find answers now. This thing becoming a 3/3 and finding equipment is pretty insane. Let's see what equipment it finds. My favorite cube is the cube that I built. Want to know about it? Google search Jim Davis Cube Compendium. I wrote 6 articles about my cube a couple years ago. I think my cube is very, very well designed. No equipments? Wow, that's cool. Oh, this is great. Helioid's Pilgrim. We can do this. Angelic Destiny. Okay, never mind. We're dead. Back to being dead. We have a Boomerang in our deck. I suppose there's always that. Yeah. Yeah. That's what they put it on. The Pilgrim, that's smart. Okay. Well, we are pretty close to dead. It's Boomerang or bust. Stab wound on what? They have a 3/3, a 1/2, and a 1/1. This doesn't really matter. It just needs to be Boomerang. That is Sphinx's Tutelage. Yeah. So we're pretty dead. We also have Assassinate. Nope, we're dead. Alright, so kind of slow hand. Just got ran over by 1/1 into 3/3 into 5/6 flying. Yada yada yada. Next Duncan Dinos update. Nothing planned. I already did 3 videos of that, so Sword Point. Yeah, the burn deck's on YouTube, Aethermech. Okay, so Ulcerate's coming in for sure. Skeleton's like okay. We're gonna cut something expensive and clunky. Trading Post gone. And I'm gonna cut a land, I think. I think we're playing one too many lands. And we are light on removal here. But it kind of is what it is. Yeah, we can cast Smallpox, it would be good. But losing a land for us is pretty bad, though. So, alright, let's go. We can do this. Okay, we're going to keep. A little combo here where we can like reanimate the Mindseeker. We have Remove Soul. We have Looter. And we'll see if we Looter or Remove Soul on 2. I think we're going to Looter. We drew a land. I guess they want to Looter though. I mean, rising our own stuff is totally fine. So, Grand Abolisher. We cannot cast. During your turn, your opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities. Sure. That's pretty annoying for our Remove Soul, but that's fine, I guess. Assassinate. No Black Source. And Stab Wound. I'm going to dump the Remove Soul and just play a mana thing. I think casting Jace's Mindseeker is pretty easy. We have no Black Sources, too. So I'm not willing to discard the Mindseeker without a Black Source to get it back, so. Main phase, raise the alarm. Okay. Any offhand tips on where to start with a cube? Go to my article. I wrote a 6-article series. All right. 6 articles. It's probably like 12,000 words or something about cubes. All right. Check it out. The 6th article has the links to all the other ones. It is about 3 or 4 years out of date, but it goes through my entire cube, but it describes the process of building the cube and so on and so forth as well. So check it out. That's a pretty big series I wrote there. Counterspell. Also not good. That's not a Black Source either. Alright, well, we're not under an insane amount of pressure, and we just need to draw any land next turn. A black land would be preferable, but maybe I could have kept the Counterspell. But I want the removal spells, and I want the Rise from the Grave. So jeez. Johnny's real good. Boomerang. Reassembling Skeleton. We did not draw the land. This is pretty brutal. I think we're just dead. It's because Vigilance too, right? Oh my god. So Assassinate doesn't even work? This is brutal. We can't cast Counterspell on their turn, so. Because they have this card in play. Yeah, this is pretty gross. Like, if we cast the 4/4 this turn, I think we're fine. But now we're a turn behind, and they just pump their team twice, and we're just super dead. It's so annoying that Assassinate's off, too. Neither Assassinate nor Stab Wound will kill anything next turn. They are pretty bad kill spells, all things considered. I would much prefer like a Doomblade and something else. So our deck is definitely not perfect. I think we're soft to these aggro decks given how our deck is built. And I mean, 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, or Ajani is probably unbeatable. And we're dead. It's killed. It's dead on turn 5. All right, our deck's great. It's fine. Dead on turn 5. And we cast the Boomerang. So rough finish there. Opponent's deck seemed pretty good, but yeah, definitely a fun cube. I've been enjoying it so far. I've done a few drafts today, and I think where are we going here? Where's my deck? I want to look at my deck. I want to admire my work. Mill deck seems quite good. Done 4 drafts today. I've done the mill deck twice. Both went 2-1, losing to mono white aggro decks that were really good. So definitely to be sure you have a good plan for that or something like that. But yeah, I mean, this cube is fun because you get to draft a deck. And I think Wizards has sort of accidentally made a good cube by giving themselves the restriction of only using core set cards. This deck's really fun. We have cool mill synergies and some spell synergies. You know, the Goblin deck is fun. There's a lot of different fun decks. So far we've been Goblins, Mono Blue Mill, Green Black like value graveyard stuff, and then Blue Splash Black Mill. So pretty fun. If you're gonna play this cube, I would definitely recommend trying out this deck. The mill deck is sweet, and that's gonna do it for the video and the stream, I think. So YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure you follow on there. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a 12-hour sponsored stream, courtesy of Wizards of the Coast, Magic Arena, all day. All day. Giving away codes, busting packs. It's going to be a great time. But for now, I'm signing off. Sonic, your deck tech will happen after my video ends. So you're good. You're good, Sonic. Don't worry. So YouTube, I will see you fine folks later, and then I'll see you folks tomorrow for the big stream.